Hi friends, so it's second week of September and we were doing a tour of what's fruiting in our garden. It's a kumquat and this one is Meiwa kumquat, and we like the kumquat because it fruits a lot. We didn't water at all and we were in drought for 2 months, and I like a lot because I can just eat it with the skin. Skin is not bitter or anything, it's actually sweet. It does have some seeds and the plant grows true to seed. Other than that, you can completely eat the whole fruit and it's sweet. It has a citrus-like smell, a citrus-like taste, and a lot of sweetness to it without any fertilizer. I think it does have the citrus greening, but it still fruits, and really it was resistant. I don't think there are any citrus resistant. This variety was supposed to be relatively tolerant to citrus greening, so that's why we got this, but looks like it's not tolerant. It's actually still fruits despite the citrus greening. It fruited without us taking any care of it. You can see it's like growing in, it's invaded by this Vidalia, and it's in an area where we later found out that this area is full of nematodes, and so despite that it's fruiting pretty well, so we really like this tree. There are other kumquats I heard, like Nagami, which is supposed to be sweet and sour, but so far I haven't been disappointed by the like the blue jays have a nest up there and they're not happy we are around. So we will be going and showing you other parts of the garden. Another neglected tree. This was a Thai lizard sugar apple, and I didn't have time to do anything with the tree this year. But I see that there was a fruit hanging when I checked. So this is also the time when sugar apples are ripening. It's really small. It has, without hand pollination, it came. And there are two types of sugar apple. One is a chewy type and another is mushy type. This is the non-chewy type of sugar apple. Only downside is the lot of seeds. Otherwise it really has a very nice tropical sugary flavor. Another tree that's constantly fruiting even in September, because it fruited all over the summer, but even in September we have fruits hanging, is this cherry. It's called Barbados cherry. Birds like it a lot. All kinds of birds, we have seen them coming and picking at the fruit, including the woodpecker as well, which was kind of surprising. So this is it. You can see the ripe fruit of Barbados cherry looks like this. This is the one that is eaten by this. The color changes. This is when it is ready to eat. If you eat at this stage, it will be sour. If you even eat it at red stage, it will still be sour. But if you let it turn maroon color, it will be sweet and sour. Many people don't like this because they think, oh, it's too sour, but it's actually not if you let it. And last but not the least is the guava. The guavas like rain. Whenever it rains, they flower during the summertime, and we had no rains for 2 months. September, yesterday was the first rain in the last 2 months, so there is still a guava hanging. I'm sure it would have flowered and fruited if there were rains, but many people probably have guavas as well hanging in September, so you can eat them when it ripens, but it won't grow very fast when the winter comes. It may be ready in January, I don't know, but the summer ones are tastier than the winter ones. Couple of other fruit trees that are fruiting right now is on my right. This is a banana, obviously, but this variety is from a friend who told us that this is from South India, so it's not a commercially available variety here in Florida. We haven't had this variety fruit for us before, so it would be interesting how it tastes and compares to other varieties that we are growing. And so far we have been growing Mysore, dwarf Namwa, Cavendish, blue Java, sweetheart as well, though best for me taste wise is the dwarf Namwa, one that grows very well, doesn't fall when the stalk becomes heavy is the sweetheart, because the base is so strong that it doesn't fall in the winds as well. So it's good when it comes to like less care. Dwarf Namwa is good because it's short and it's sweet as well. On my left, another fruiting tree is a fig. We had a couple of different varieties, so I'm not sure which variety it is, but just to know that fig are also fruiting right now in September. They may not be ready to eat, probably will take a month or so, but another on my left is, you can see, flowering papaya. So this is the benefit of living in the tropics. There is always something fruiting. So in September we have all these different fruits that we showed you: peanut butter fruit, papaya, fig, banana, kumquat, guava, sugar apple. If we had certain varieties of mangoes which didn't flower for us this year, we would have mangoes as well, some mangoes hanging by this time in mid-September. Another fruiting tree that's mid-September and it's probably is not ready at least for a month is Persimmon. This is a South Florida variety, so it can still flower and fruit in low chill hours, and relatively carefree. This is our first year fruiting this persimmon, and we have 3 fruits that we check on every day because we're pretty excited to see how it will taste here, whether it will taste comparatively better or not from what we have tasted before. While we are here, I just wanted to show this beautiful tree. It was such a carefree. Even during the drought, we didn't water and still kept on growing. This is a wax jambu, not the rose apple and not the Malaya apple. So there are 3 different ones. One is the Malaya apple, one is the rose apple, and this is the wax jambu. So same family, different varieties, different species, sorry. We thought it was a black diamond variety, but when the fruit matured and we saw that maybe it's not turning color, because black diamond is supposed to be orangish red color. The shape and the size was almost similar, but the color was not. So we consulted one of the friends who grows many different varieties of wax jambus, and he said this one is called Thai jumbo, the Thai jumbo variety. And I told him, but jumbo, maybe it's this big. It's not. No, it's just the name like that. So ours is this big, but it was extremely sweet, and it's usually wax jambus are not sweet. They're kind of bland, but a lot of water, so it's juicy and watery but not so sweet. But this one was very sweet. So he told me, yes, this is supposed to be sweeter than black diamond, and probably it was a mislabeled plant from the nursery that we got from in California. And turns out that it's probably like double the price of black diamond, or even more than that. So we kind of like, okay, good that we have this variety. And we had sold some of these to some friends, and we'll be telling them that, hey, this is the Thai jumbo variety, not the black diamond variety. Black diamond looks good, like it's really nice color, but taste wise this is much better than black diamond. Another fruiting tree, another fruiting season for this is June plum, but it's a dwarf variety, or ambarella, and they become a little big. I think they didn't do this year because no rains, and they turn yellow. They are very sour right now, but I think they can be used for pickling when they are green. When they turn yellow, you can eat out of hand as well. It's sour and sweet mix, this fruit, but it's really nice. If you can handle a little bit of sourness, you would really like this fruit. Has a big seed, but a lot of flesh as well. The benefit of using it as for pickles when it's green is that there is no seed inside. The seed has not formed, so you can easily cut into a couple pieces and pickle it. But once it becomes ripe, there is a hard seed inside, so it can be used for pickling. Another thing is that you can also eat the leaves. It has similar taste to a ripe fruit, sweet and sour with some kind of, it's not just sweet and sour, it has its own added taste to it, which you will only know once you taste it. But it's really something to keep, because the tree is very small and you have fruiting tree even in September. One last fruit, hopefully we have it. I don't think we have it. Oh, we have one fruit. And this is another tree that fruits a lot in whenever there is rain. Like whenever there is a good rain, it flowers after that. This is a red hybrid variety of jaboticaba, and if it's constantly raining, you will be always finding some fruits. Now it is flowering. You can see here some flowers, small flowers here. And yeah, we have one fruit here. It's not big, but I think it's not yet ready, but it becomes bigger than this, much bigger than this, and then it turns purplish color, like dark red color, and that's really sweet. There's not much sourness in our variety, at least. It just has 2 or 3 seeds inside, not much flesh to it. If it's small seeds, I just eat the seeds as well. That's it. We made a video after a long time, but just wanted to give you a tour. Our garden does not look as good as it used to be in the summertime because it didn't rain for 2 months and we were entirely dependent on rains. Something happened with the weather, no rains, and started to rain now. It's cloudy today all day. It rained a big rain today, so hopefully rains have started and everything will start to grow, and we will be making more videos for you. Thank you. Don't forget to support us. Please like and subscribe our videos. We're almost 3,000 subscribers now, and we would like to be 4,000, 5,000, 6,000. Thank you very much.